Okay. Excuse me, got me a chopstick. I got me a chopped sandwich. I'm gonna see if I can eat it. Because that's what my body wants. Let me see if I can give it to it. I ain't getting no lettuce, I ain't getting no tomatoes, I just got the cheese. I guess they put the cheese in here, God's way, God's way. Thank you for my food. By your hand, I'm gonna see if give me a little more daily bread in Jesus' name we pray. There you go. Here we go. I'm chewing, but hey Google, turn on AC. I'm looking at my phone. It's kind of hard. Let me stay right here. Because I'm tired of soup. Oh yeah, soup and mashed potato. I don't want to see no more mashed potato. But I'm going to eat it up because I'm paid for it. So the soreness is in the back. That piece up there. Because they had to go all the way. It was made like this. This is how the bone is. This is how the bone was. It's like that in my mouth. So they had to cut off the edges. From here to here. So they had to chisel the bone here off and chisel the bone here off and take that piece off and close the skin back. Boom. All up in here and over here is okay. But that one in the back is what's sore. And I recall him saying there was a piece back there that that needed to be chiseled down. I can't eat too much. I gotta eat and stop and come back and eat. I'm dead. And that's because it gets like overly sore. The only time I really can eat meat without actually feeling it is when I take a pain pill. Otherwise, see, it's not true. I mean, I can chew it, but I have to take spaces into eating because it's kind of sore. That part that I said was sore. So now that I don't have that bone there and all my teeth is out, I'm able to see what each tooth is used for. Right? I know the front of my teeth is for biting because my instincts automatically go to the front of my teeth to bite. And then when I go to chew, when it's time to chew a certain food, it automatically goes to the left side. It's so crazy. I'm right-handed, but the food go over here. Nothing comes. So that means that each tooth, even though you got sets of teeth on both sides of your mouth, I'm presuming that each set of teeth is for its own purpose. So even though we take the teeth, like we're gonna bite candy, we put it in the back. And you notice when you go to bite candy, you put it way in the back of your mouth because that's where, I guess, the hardest part of your teeth are. I don't know. But the thing is that I'm seeing a lot now because all my teeth is out, and having them all out, I'm understanding the purpose of teeth. You know, you neglect your teeth when you don't know the purpose of it. So when your mama and your papa is telling you, go brush some teeth, Sue, Jack, go brush your teeth, go rinse your mouth, and you like, I don't feel like it, you become less engaged with doing those things because you think you're going to always have them. You think that, it's not important. But it is important. God gave us every part of our body for a reason. Everything that's on our bodies is for a reason. And when those things are gone, the body doesn't too much malfunction, but that part of the body malfunction. So even though I don't have no teeth, what God does, it causes the jaws, the gums, to go over time and get hard and get hard and get hard. And that's what the bone is for. You see what I'm saying? This bone that go around your mouth, that's what it's for. And as you get older, your bones change or deteriorate, or how can I say? I don't want to say deteriorate. Your bone structure change. So therefore, where you have so much bone over here, that bone is gone. You see what I'm saying? You lose, I mean, what they call it, osteoporosis or something of the bone, or however you call that, but I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. That's because as you get older, you lose the flexibility of your bones. So my advice to the young people that have all their bones and their bones is working good, Try not to do anything that will, like, how can I say, that will cause your bones to become brittle. I always loved the milk. So, you know, my bones is I'm taking calcium because of my age, right? So as you get older, your calcium level go up or go down. I guess it go down. But, you know, if your doctor feel like you need these things, then you go do it. Just like I told them when I was testifying, I think a few Sundays ago, that God has instilled in the doctors the knowledge and understanding of the body and how it works. So that child that goes to school and interested in biology, interested in science, interested in the human autonomy, or however you say it, don't fault them. If it's your child, don't fault them. Push them into that field, because they will become the best doctors. Because the best people in the world is those that have the gift in their field. Now, some people get trained for it. Now, don't get me wrong, doctors have to go through training and stuff like that. But you have to understand, those doctors that get it, they go through the training and they understand it. You say that this eye is, I'm just hypothetically saying words. They don't exist. I'm just saying stuff. The string in the left eye is connected to the little tiny string underneath the eyeball behind the eyelid. Now somebody else would be like, what? But then there's that person that, I got it. So when you move this does this, or this, if you get in an accident, a car accident or something, and this comes loose, then this is what's going to happen to the eye. So that doctor is going to be able to help that patient that gets into a car accident, because he understood that little factor. Whereas that other person that didn't understand that factor can't understand what's going on with the eye when they look at the person that got in the accident and be like, they only looking at the surface of what they took notice of when they was in school, they paid attention to when they was in school, and they understood when they was in school. But that person that studied for long hours and got it and understand it, that patient is well taken care of. Not to say that other patient won't be well taken care of, or not to say that patient that's underneath the care of that doctor that don't really understand that little string. But he got all the format. He got all the basics and the fundamentals of it. So he's still able to help the doctor, help that patient. But then he gonna seek higher knowledge. So he may wind up going to that doctor from that child that took that time out to understand. I hope I'm making sense. Took that time out and said, yeah, I do got it. That doctor, let's say it got to do with you being saved. God gonna allow you to go into that hospital underneath that doctor that's there, that's able to come and say, oh, all you do is do this. And he go up in the surgery and he do it, and boom, it come together, it connect. Now you sleeping, you don't know what's going on. But when you wake up and you go through the healing process, you start seeing the difference. So my whole point is saying this, is that God puts you in a place, his people. He takes care of his people, right? He's not going to leave you out there. Now here's the thing. God is a healer, but you have to understand the aspects of healing. Some people sitting down saying, well, I'm not going to the doctor because my Bible say that by his stripes we are healed, right? Everybody in the Bible just about that God healed, that Jesus healed, they came to Jesus. They got up. The one where it was through the roof, he couldn't get there, but his friends took him there. So Now, whereas, now even the lady with the issue of blood, oh, that's a message for everybody. Every time you turn around, people want to bring in the lady with the issue of blood. She pressed her way, she believed. But here's the aspect of her story, right? She went to everybody else. This is the reason why she's in the Bible, because she has to be a testimony for us saved folks. I mean, it's for the unsaved too, but since I'm saved, for the saved folks. So even though we believe that God can heal us, right? If He leads us to go to that doctor, if it's time for your checkup and the doctor say, well, this is going on, you need to do, I want to send you to this, I'm going to give you this, you take this for how many amount of time, you do it. Now I heard somebody say, oh, I'm putting this medicine, I'm not taking all this medicine because this medicine making me dizzy and all of this. Now here's the catch with medicine. Certain medicines you can't take together. If you having issues with taking them medicines and you getting dizzy or you falling out and you passing out and you this and that and the other, you is supposed to let the doctor know that. You don't just come upon yourself talking about, I ain't taking it no more. The first thing that people think, oh, you die from the side effects. Oh, you take this medicine and you worse off than you were before you took it. Maybe that is true. Maybe that is true. Everything has a side effect. You smoke cigarettes, the side effect is cancer in the lungs. But here's the catch. Some people got cancer in the lungs and didn't smoke cigarettes. Okay? Okay, well, let me see what else. They say you eat a lot of sugar, you get sugar diabetes. Some people don't even like sugar and they got diabetes. So you see what I'm saying? So the myth of it is not what you think. The myth of it is who God leads you to, which doctor God leads you to, and what that doctor say. That's why I say, also in my testimony, I never understood why I was sent out to the Bronx. Why I had to come all the way out in the Bronx. I'm over here in Brooklyn. I'm seeing my doctor. My doctor knew all my children from they all had the same doctor, the pediatrician doctor. Had it from the time they was little, and grandkids came along, same doctor. Right? Hey Google, turn off AC. Same doctor. My doctor was taking care of me. My kids, I took them to, when my kids got big enough, what is it? I think it's 16. You start seeing the regular physician or something like that. And you come out of pediatrician, and you start seeing the regular primary care doctor. Took them to my primary. She knew all about Tandra. She knew all about Mary. She knew all about Danielle. And she knew all about me. Tracy came, took Tracy to see him. Now she know the whole family. She even said to me, she said, you done took care of all the people. She said, now it's time for you to be taken care of. She said, but don't you worry, I'm going to take care of you. And she took care of me to the best of her ability. And then she left. And when it was time for me when I moved out in the Bronx, the doctor that was taking her place said that she could no longer be my physician. So, however it was, I think she said she overwhelmed with patients, which she was. That doctor's office that was over in East Flatbush. So that was the beginning of the changing of times, okay? So I had to find a new doctor out here. Once I got out here, they did my blood work. They did all the things that had to be done. They did a full, thorough checkup on me, and whatever they found, that's what they took care of. So my calcium, before I left Brooklyn, they found out that I needed to take vitamin D. My vitamin D was low. They gave me the vitamin D pills, 4 pills in there. Now it's in with the calcium. What else? Got out here, they upped my blood pressure medicine. Up it, just kept going. And I think that my doctor at the time, she was elderly. So, you know, and she was an Indian. So I'm just looking at it that as she got older, she wasn't as sharp as she was when she was younger. So therefore, it was time for a new doctor. But anyway, I get out here, cataract, I go to the Harvard doctor. Dentist, I go to the best dentist. I had to go inside the Harlem Hospital dentist, in order to know that this bone had to be moved. Now, when I was going to the private dentist, the what's the name wasn't staying. When they was doing the impressions, it wasn't staying up in my mouth, but they never said, you know what, it's because of that, we're going to send you to the oral surgeon and let them take that out. No, I got all the way out here, everything. I don't think nothing else for them to do now. Once I get my teeth, then I can move. Then I'll be able to move. Once Tracy getting his teeth out his mouth, once he get his dentures, then we'll be out of here. This is what I believe. You see what I'm saying? I had to come all the way to the Bronx. Tracy had to come all the way to the Bronx to get all the things that he needed. You see what I'm saying? He had to come out here to go all down into his diabetic sickness. I don't even know what. The next time the doctor comes, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, is he like this because of his diabetes, or is he like this because he did drugs? Because I'm not even understanding. What makes you get down to a point where you can't move? That you just got to stay in the bed. Well, not stay in the bed, but I don't think he can sit up, because when he sits up, he'd say it hurt a lot. But anyway, my point is that, wherever you got to go, wherever God sends you to go, you go. Whatever, as far as your health is concerned, you do what you got to do. Take care of you. And that's where I am now. I don't let myself get overwhelmed. Even when Tracy calling, I just stay here in this room. I'll tell Daniel, go see what he wants. Because, see, when I feel myself getting overwhelmed with him, I have to take a time out. I have to get myself together. Sometimes I got to take a day or two away from him. Because I'm not picking him up, but I got all the mental stuff. The kids got all the physical stuff, but I got the mental stuff. So that mental stuff is overwhelming as well. So I have to make sure that I keep my mind in the right perspective. Otherwise, they'll be taking care of me. And I'm not if I can help it. I ain't gonna let that happen. I'm gonna try my best to take care of me to the best of my ability. And what I can't do, I'm gonna let God do it. And just like he spoke to me that day in the church, and he said, I am the God that healeth thee. So I go to him for my healing. I'm over here playing the game. Can y'all see it? I gotta upgrade. Okay, so the name of the game is, you gotta pay a subscription like $6.99. They give you tokens, and you can use those tokens towards games. So that's the good thing about it. That's better than Big Fish, because with Big Fish, you pay your subscription, and they changed Big Fish now. Big Fish, I had so much, what did I have? I think I had so much points or something. No. I think the tokens, you get the tokens to play games too. But you have to, yeah, I think it's the same thing with Big Fish. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you use the same thing, you get a coupon. So, a coupon code. So now Big Fish changed those coupon codes to points, to dollars, let me put it that way. So, if you buying a collector's edition, and it's like $9.99, in dollars, that's like, your points will be taken away for the price of the game. That's how it works. So with this game, they give you the tokens, and you can use the tokens towards any game. That's the difference. Whatever the game costs, you ain't gotta pay. That token will allow you. So if it's a game that requires one token, then you get the one. You use the one token. If it's two tokens, you get two tokens. So, okay, so that's it. That's all we're gonna talk about today. I may come back later on and talk some more with y'all. Until then, be blessed. Jesus loves you, and so do I.